this is what I've been kind of teasing you guys at. So I'm doing product reviews now for wakeboards, water skis, knee boards, wake surfers, wake skates, anything that you guys want to know about a water ski or water sports product, let me know and I'll try and get a review sorted. I should be getting some skis shortly so I can talk about those, but today we're going to be talking about some a wakeboard, and in particular this is actually my personal wakeboard. It's the Ronix RXT. It's their newest wakeboard to their line. It's the Massi Piffaretti Pro model, and I'm going to try and review it. Yeah, so obviously I haven't done this before. I've watched a couple of videos of people reviewing products. I've got an idea of how to do it, but in saying that, if you're not happy with how I'm talking about the products, or you don't feel like I'm not giving you enough information, or it's too technical or not technical enough, please put it in the comments below. Let me know. Send me a message. I'd love to know how I can improve. So my gist of this board, first thing I noticed when I got it, how light it was. Like, it probably weighs like 3 or 4 kilos. It's just a light board, and I really like that. It makes it easy for that user or rider to maneuver the board through the air, whether that be a spin, a mobe, or even some people learning, you know. For some people that want to learn a 360 that unnecessarily haven't been doing it long, or they've been struggling to, you know, get that momentum to spin it around, light boards are super handy in that regard. This is the lightest board that I've ever rode, and notice how light it is when you first get it. So yeah, I got it. I was super excited to give it a ride, and after riding it I can say I'm absolutely stoked with it. Let's talk about a couple of the features. That's what you guys want to know. Yeah, so it's a continuous rocker, but I'm kind of leaning more towards that it's a 3-stage continuous. So looking at the board, the sunlight's really bad now for doing the review, and because it's so white and bright, it's got me in the eyes. But if I hold the board like this for you guys, you'll see that, you know, through the midsection it's curved. But it's not much of a curve. It's really quite a subtle flat curve, and then towards the ends where the rails start, then you get that contour that's quite obvious. So they say it's a continuous rocker, and it is a continuous rocker, but it's quite an aggressive continuous rocker. I would put it in between a 3-stage and a continuous. The benefit of that is the landings. You know, with a continuous rocker, you'll find any landing, whether that be out in the flats or in the curl, it's just easy, it's smooth, it's not hard on your body. This board definitely has those attributes. Yet at the same time, because it's quite aggressive and it's nearly a 3-stage, you get really good pop off the wake. So they've been able to balance the rocker of this board really well, and I think they've done a great job of that. I was riding this behind our boat. It's not a wakeboard boat. It's just a social. It's a Sanger DLX. And I was still really happy with how it rode, but I'm really excited to ride this behind a G23, which I should be doing shortly. So I'll put out a little video about that. Yeah, moving on. The next feature is the core of this board. They like I said before, they don't tell you much about it. It's actually translucent. So here's a photo of the board when I hold it up to the sun, and you can actually see through it, which is, like I said, it's kind of ironic because they don't tell you what's in it, but they kind of let you see what's in it. It's kind of cool. It's a bit of a mystery. So obviously you can see there's the 2 main stringers that run through the center of the board. I don't know whether it's some type of hybrid fiberglass foam. Yeah, it works. So I'm not going to question it. They'll eventually tell you, but As for the moment, I don't even know what's in this board. It does have quite aggressive rails and quite aggressive tail. You'll see here, you know, it's got 3 really distinctive channels on each side. When you're doing an aggressive cut into the wake, you're really leaning into it and using a lot of that tail space as opposed to the rail. But at the same time, I don't know if you can see it here. Maybe I'll get that lighting right. But there's this little channel in here when you're using the midsection of the board that helps you get a really nice grips. Apart from that, the rest of the board, it's really flat and smooth, which makes for a fast surface. It skims along the top, but it's got the traction for when you really need it. Overall, I really like this board. The graphic of it is awesome. It's like a spaceship. It's very futuristic looking, and I love it. I'm stoked with this board. It's my personal board. For a beginner, I probably wouldn't recommend this. It is an expensive board, and I don't think you'll get the most out of what the board has to offer until later. So maybe I would recommend this to intermediate to high level of rider. I think they'll get the most out of this board. So yeah, if you've got more questions, please, if you want to put them in the comments below, feel free to do that. I'll be happy to answer any of those. And even if there's enough questions, I'll do a follow-up video if there's some more information you want me to find out about this board. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that review was okay. Stay tuned to the next episode of product reviews.